This is Arika Chablis with Arika Made, and today we're going to embroider on fuzzy socks. Let's do it! I am a fuzzy sock fanatic. I wear them every single day around the house. So I am going to take these little fuzzies and put my school name on it real quick, and hopefully it works out. I'm going to use a tack down stitch that I actually made super small. So let's see if it'll work. And starting. So I have my 4x4 hoop. It's supposed to do like a really small spot because these are super small. So I'm going to put I'm using tearaway, and I am going to press this down. I need to loosen this up some. Going to take my template here, making sure I see the ABC facing me, and lining it up on the little grooves. Taking my pencil and placing those marks. Now that I have the mark, I am going to take my little tag off, and I actually bought these either last year or year before last, and I haven't been able to find the ones for this price lately. So there are my socks, and I would need to, let me break this up. All right, so here are my socks facing this direction. I need one on this side because it will be on my right foot. I want to show it on this way, so it will be on this side, and then I actually need one on this side. So remember that, and probably measure so you can have them lined up. So I'm probably going to go down. I want to start at the top of an inch down. So I'm going to measure. And I need this other one. Ooh. All right. So I actually want it to come down about there. Let me grab a pen. And to make sure you can see it on camera, I'm going to grab this one with the yellow. I actually want it, let me fold it in half this way. And then I want it somewhere in there. All right, so that's on this side. I'm gonna flip these over, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna fold it in half. Get my 1 inch marker, and I want it to be somewhere in there. So they should be close to the same spot. All right. So now I'm going to take my spray, make sure, see how much of this. I'm probably going to have to hold and pin a lot. Maybe I should turn it inside out. Let's try inside out. So that way I can do it like this. Oh yeah, that'd be much better. So turn it inside out, and the part where your pin is what you're going to need to have on your hoop. So I'm going to spray this right in here. And I really only need that part. And then I am going to put it on here. My nip section was right about there. And see, that way I can just take it like this and pin it and hold it as it stitches. I know a lot of people don't like to hold. So I'm going to pin this. And that's one side. I'm going to pin the other. me out, and then I'll fold the top part like this. What I'm putting on here is really small. And so I can do like this, and I can embroider real quick. It's real soft, small. For these fuzzy socks, I really could use the 2x2. So next time I'll try that. But if you have the PE800, you should already have that hoop. If you have the NQ1700E, there's a link to buy those if you don't already have it. I'll leave it in the description. I did a newborn hat, and I want to use this same one. It's kind of small. Yeah, we're going to do that in white. All right. This is my design. It's just a simple JSU, but it's their logo for my school, and I'm gonna copy it and put it on top of my knockdown stitch. Now my knockdown stitch was the 2" by something, and I did shrink it. I know we're not supposed to shrink the stitches, but I did on this one. I'm going to Control V. I am on a Mac, so you would do Option V, I believe, on a PC. I am going to switch my color. It just helps keep me organized when I'm doing the stitch out, so I don't have to think about what color that I need. So we're going to switch on over to white. If I can find it real quick. Let's see. Where is my white? Okay, there's white. I'm going to say okay. And then I do want to center this, so I'm going to use this little tool right here. There's like some little triangles with a square in the middle. That means the center. If you put your mouse over it, it will tell you center design and hoop. So that is centered. I'm just going to make sure this one is centered as well. It was already centered. Okay. So now I'm going to save it to my jump drive. Let me put a jump drive in. I just got through doing these sweatshirts, so let me take it out. And then up here at the top, I'm going to do File, Save Stitch File As. And when I do Stitch File, it's going to give me the PES option that I need for my NQ1700E. I'm just going to name it JSU Sock. And we'll see how big this turns out. I'm going to save, and we're going to go over to the machine. I have prepped my sock. And now I am going to put it on the machine. I'm going to go search for my file, that little pocket there, and then this is a USB symbol. It takes a second or two. More than a second or two. There it is. And then I'm going to scroll through and find my file. There it is right there. It's this one here. My little tack down stitch was red. I did not change it, but I am going to stick with the color that I have in here, which is blue. And let me do a set and then end. And then I'm going to do a trace just to see. Okay, not bad, but I do want it to come down some, so I'm going to say okay. And then I'm going to do a trace again. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay. Now my problem is going to be making sure I line it up on my second sock. Oh well, let's keep it moving. Okay, we're gonna say okay, embroider, and then I am going to do, and this stitch out is super quick. It's only 3 minutes. I do want to click this little button here and change my tension to either 3 or 2.8. I'll go 3. And then I am going to start Let me see if I can get you closer. It's going to be hard to see the tack down stitch as I'm doing it right now, but when I take it off the machine and show you in the camera, you may see the difference in the fabric. It'll look very similar to what I did with the stocking hat that I did. Let's look and see what that looks like, so we can see if there is a difference. Yeah. So this right here, this is the fuzz that's still there, and then the little tack down is very slight right here in the middle, right here in this area. So I'm going to switch out my thread to white, and then we are going to finish up this quick little project on this sock, and then I have to line it up for the other sock. Okay, I've threaded my machine with the white, and this part here is only a minute. It says 1 minute. And there it is. I'll just need to clean up the little stitches, and yeah. All right, so I okay. For this other sock, I should have paid attention where my sock was on the hoop. That way I would know exactly where to place it. So make sure you pay attention to that. I'm going to turn this sock inside out, and remember, I don't want it on this side going the same way. I need to flip it. So that is important. And then this is the part I'm going to turn it inside out. And I am going to spray it. And I want to say I am going to fold it in half. And I know I put it really close to here in the middle. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to play around with it, and hopefully I can line it up. If not, it's okay. I am doing it for me, and I'll remember for next time if someone asks me to make one for them. And so I do want to pin it down again. Remember to pin it. So there's, I stretched it out a little bit, and I pin it on one side. I'm going to pin it on the other side. And that pin came out. I'm just going to go with it. And just make sure that's lined up, so it's straight. And then remember, I'm going to hold it like this. All right, let's go try it. We are back with the blue thread for the tack down stitch, but I first need to move it around so you can see. All right, I need to do I'm gonna do this back arrow and this trace feature. I have my hands out the way and trace. Okay, I think I lined it up pretty good. If I didn't, these are for me. So I will do, make sure I measure them and watch where I place them on the next one. All right, so let's embroider. And this thing right here should be down. And then my foot down, and that's when my light comes on. And let's see. We need to switch to white for this project. So let me switch out real quick. The tack down stitch needs to match whatever color your material is. And so mine was blue. And I'm switching out to the white for my lettering. And then this last part is a minute. And make sure this is down if you're on the NQ1700 or the 1600. I'm going to go take this off the hoop, flip it upside down. I'm sorry, turn it inside out, and we'll see if I got close enough to where it's the same. Let's check it out. I'm going to remove these pins. That probably should be the first thing you do, so you can make sure, especially if you're giving it to someone or selling it, so that you can make sure the pins are left in your projects or your products. All right, I'm going to pull it because I used tearaway and clean this up right here. I don't think some people do, but the perfectionist in me wants that cleaned up. All right, I'm going to turn this inside out. And I hear my child is really loud, so hopefully you don't hear him. All right, that one's done. And then I will need to clean this up. So I'm going to go really close. I'm also going to take a seam ripper and pull on some of these threads. All right, so that's cleaned up. I just need to go and trim it. That looks like one there. No, that's part of that, yeah. So I'm gonna go in here, get really close, snap that off. I'm going to get this one. That was part of the tack down stitch. That looks like one there. This looks like one here, so I'm probably going to take the seam ripper and see if they're, yeah. Need to snip that a little bit. All right, so that looks pretty good. Now let's do the same over here and hope But I allowed them up because I did not mark it. It looks like a little piece of tearaway. Just gonna clean that up. Okay. Flip it in. Oh, this one's already flipped. Okay. One may be a little bit lower. Not too bad. Let's see. I'm gonna go in here and clean this up. I think my child may be coming in here. I hear footsteps. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in here and clean this up. And then this is part of the tack down. Should have been 2. Oh no, it's just 1. All right. That looks like the one that needs cleaning up. And see right there, that needs cleaning up. Some people are not like nitpicky like this, but unfortunately I am. Probably even clean it up more off camera. That's just how crazy I am. All right, and I do notice that the J on that one shows better, so I'm gonna go in here and see if that was like, if there's some, yeah, I think that's what it is. Some of the little fur. It's covering it up for some reason. There we go. And I don't want to cut the stitches, but I do want to get some of this off that J so it can be seen. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. So my socks will be like this and this. Make sure you're on the camera. That and that. Now let's see. I feel like it's lined up pretty good. I think it is. It's close enough for me. Yep. So let me see. Let me put it back like this. There are the socks. I think they came out super cute. All right, another quick tutorial from Arika with Arika Made. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.